What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another live stream. On this channel, I make reselling content and anything that's going to help new resellers shorten the learning curve. So if that seems like something that you're into, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I drop another video or I go live. So every Tuesday, what I do on this channel is I interview seasoned resellers that are usually more seasoned than myself and pick their brains to find anything that can help myself or anyone that's new to the game learn anything. And today's guest is going to be the Hoogs, Connor, and Desiree. So without further ado, I'm going to bring them into the stream. Hey, guys.
Hey,
Hey, what's going
Marcus.
on?
What is going on, man?
What's up?
Not a whole lot, man. We're going to enjoy our time as much as we can in case one of you get taken away to parent duty. But
Never know.
so how you guys doing today?
Good.
Real good. Yep.
How are sales?
Yep. Sales have been good. I've been
Yeah.
listing a lot this past couple days, so we've been getting a lot of sales. So
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Was
Yeah.
January a good month for you guys?
The beginning was a little
Yeah.
slow. We just kind of took some time off, but yeah, we've been really hitting it hard the last couple days. So
Yeah, that definitely makes a difference if you take time off. I
Yeah.
don't know why eBay's jealous like that, man. Do you guys
They
sell
are.
on any other platforms?
No. Well,
a little bit on
Yeah.
Facebook, and we've dabbled with Amazon, but yeah, mainly eBay.
Okay. Well, let me say hi to the people in the chat real quick. We got the 5 resellers up first. Don't forget to smash the like button. What's up, Kane and Camilla? Thanks for showing up, guys. We got Ed, the reselling writer. Hey, Marcus and Hoogs. Won't be able to stay long. First date night with my girlfriend since our daughter was born. LOL. Hey, you gotta do what you
Nice.
gotta
I
do,
get
bro.
that.
Definitely. We got Joey by the Bing with 22.
What's up,
Let's
Joey?
go. What's up, baby? Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. We got Jay Wonders. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for that awesome feedback, by the way, too, Jen. I really appreciate that. That was great. We got Regina Michelle. Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? I don't know if you watched her videos. That's her introduction on everything.
People.
Hey, beautiful people. Dana, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Oh, skipped one. He says hey to you guys.
Brian.
No, it was Joey that said hi. Hi, I'm
Okay.
Brian, and I'll be your heckler troll for the game. Nice.
Well, here we go.
We got Miss Lachey in the building. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for showing up. Loyal subscriber there.
Nice.
So I got some questions for you guys, man. We'll try to get to as many of them as possible. Some of them are just standard questions. Some of them are just questions that I've observed over time watching you guys, but we'll
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Sounds
So
good.
the yard sale footage. Can you explain how you guys are able to still be putting out yard sale videos?
Yeah, so we have a lot of backlogged footage, and we actually just ran out this last video. But yeah, so we were doing it on Fridays and Saturdays, and then we're splitting it up into 2 videos each. So we had a whole bunch of videos left over. That's gotten us through most of the winter.
Yeah.
So
That's good, man. Definitely. I admire that that tactic, that strategy, and Philly Flipper. He also did the same
Yeah.
thing, and I noticed it's really probably a smart thing to do, especially for channels like Cincinnati Picker, where that's their like bread and butter, or the meat and potatoes of their channel. To have something prepared like that. So I think that's pretty smart on you guys' behalf.
Yeah, and there aren't
What's
as
up,
many
John?
being put out, so I think it's
Yeah.
nice. More
I
people are searching
believe
for
it
it.
helps you,
Yeah.
because the competition's lower.
Yeah.
So yeah, great strategy, guys. Brian says, "Nah, man, I'm a fanboy." So um, what's my next question? Do you guys have jobs, right?
Yeah, so I work full time at a grocery store. So
Grocery store. What do you do there?
yeah, I'm like an assistant manager.
Okay, I
For
knew you weren't a bag boy, man. Got too much. You got too much finesse for that, bro.
I was for years, but yeah,
You got
not
to work
anymore.
your way up.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
and then Desiree, you don't work?
Stay.
Now that we're in Idaho, I'm with the kids.
Yeah.
So
Okay. How long have you guys been there?
almost 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you move for the job or?
Yeah, so they opened up a new store out here. So
Okay, that makes sense. Gotta do what you gotta do. Must be a pretty good job for you to relocate.
It's a much cheaper area too at the time, so it was
Well, where'd you move from?
California.
California.
Oh yeah, anything's cheaper than that. Definitely, the Midwest is probably one of the cheaper regions to live in. I'm
Yeah.
from St. Louis, but I live in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So cost of living is fairly affordable. I mean, even with inflation, it's pretty easy right
Yeah.
now. Dana says, been doing a switch from what sold to sourcing. We'll see how it plays out. We were kind of discussing that in the back room. The sourcing videos, like point of view videos, are what people want to see. So
Mhm.
it'll
Yeah.
probably really help your channel. Mine has grown 100 subscribers in the first month of January by doing strictly sourcing videos. And then I put out a what sold and it totally bombed. So nobody wants to see that. It's like the pioneer ancestors and how they can produce. Right. Ed says, I have to put out yard sale videos then, LOL. I personally don't like to do yard sales. Well, the thing about you, man, is you're blessed. You live in California where it's warmer and you have flea markets and
Yeah.
probably yard sales. So if I was you, Ed, I'd be using that to my advantage if you're trying to grow your channel. But I mean, I don't know if that's a goal of yours, but I assume it would be. But you got to use that to your advantage. Hey, Hillary, what's going on? Appreciate you showing up. I don't know if you know who the Hoogs are, but if you don't, you're slipping and you need to subscribe. For real. Ryan, the vintage Viking, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Angelo, hey y'all. Happy Lunar New Year. Yeah, I heard it's the
Oh,
new Chinese New Year or something, the year of the tiger or something like that.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty American. I don't know much about Chinese New Year. I was shocked to learn people even live in Idaho. Their channel is super educational like that. And all
That's
the
what you
deer
learn.
live in Idaho.
Yeah.
So
Apparently.
no people, all deer.
We have
Man,
lots of
take
deer.
hey, sliding in to say hey and hit the thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Um, let's be honest, sourcing is totally the fun part of reselling. I actually
Oh,
enjoy listing.
True.
I really do. That's why I have no death pile.
Nice.
Yeah, no death pile whatsoever. I seen you guys' garage or slash man cave. What's up with that? What's the status on that?
Oh, it's good now.
Yeah, it's good now. We still have a little bit of a death pile. We kind of put off clothes to like the very last minute, and then we'll just like knock it
Yeah,
all out in a day. So
that makes sense.
there's a pretty large clothing pile behind us right now.
Is that what that is in her
Yeah,
shoulder
you can kind of see
region?
it on here. Yeah, in there.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
Part of it too, though, is like with garage sales, we know winter's going to be slow. So, like, we
Mhm.
really stock up. So, our garage was full, but like knowing that we wanted the winter inventory.
Yeah.
So,
That makes sense. That makes total sense.
but then I wanted to park in the garage.
Yeah.
So.
Then it got cold.
So, do you guys have like a specific thing that I know you sell everything, but what's your like focus when you go to a garage sale? Like, do you scan the crowd to the tables and then like you look for what's that one thing that draws you directly to it?
Yeah, I go straight for the
Yeah.
electronics. So usually the table that's like closest to the people having the garage sale, that usually
Mhm.
keep the like nicer stuff next to them. So I'll head straight for that.
Right.
And yeah, we'll scan for electronics usually,
Mhm.
and then like shoes and clothes pretty much after.
I normally go to
Okay.
shoes first, and then like I always look for the kids too. So, like, sometimes I even just look for personal finds
Yeah.
and then
Right.
find things. I look for more of the things to flip locally. So,
Yeah.
I'll go
Okay.
more for the bigger items while he's at the electronics.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't do any Facebook marketplace, but I guess I probably should. Like I've listed on there, but I haven't made very many local sales, but I've been trying to focus all on eBay, but I've got like stuff like big bulky stuff that I don't have listed. It's just sitting in my storage. I should probably just get on Facebook and get rid of it.
Yeah, Facebook
Hey,
is great for that stuff. We sell stuff almost every day on Facebook, like the larger
yeah,
stuff.
I've
Yeah.
sold 3 things today on Facebook. Connor was at work. The kids were,
nice.
well, one was napping, and I was like, I just made $50. Like,
And then that's like I don't know if you don't report that. No, that's just straight pocket money.
we track it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we track and report it.
I know you're supposed to, some people don't, so that's why I was asking.
We
What's up,
make enough
Jeff?
with it, yeah, that we're supposed to.
So yeah, I've just really started tracking everything the proper way. Like I got an accounting spreadsheet and all that stuff, and uh, it's a bit overwhelming because I've been doing pen and paper, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like I did it accurately. I mean, I feel like it's close enough to accurate, but now that I got like a CPA asking me for all this information that I didn't have, I'm like, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So is it is to grow. Of course, I can do flea markets comfortably, but yard sales, I feel more nervous to record there. I was talking to Connor and Desiree about it, dude. Like, just act like you're not even doing nothing. Like the unit is there recording. Just keep it moving, man. You know, they're not even chance. I've been to several yard sales recording, and I've only been asked twice what's the camera for.
We've
So
been asked quite a bit, but
Yeah.
usually it's very positive. They're like, "Oh, that's so cool."
No,
yeah, I've
we
never
only
had anybody be
Yeah.
negative about it. Or
Yeah.
like, oh, well, can you turn that off? No, nobody's ever said anything like that. Now I know there's people out there like that, but
Yeah.
people are usually intrigued by it more than anything, especially me. I live in a small town, so they don't see nothing like that. You know, they're like, I've never
Right.
seen anybody record yard sale footage.
Yeah.
You know, so usually they're more curious than anything. If you ever come to New Hampshire, I got a nice death pile for you to have fun listing. So, do you guys have like a daily listing goal, like a number wise?
We try.
Yeah, we try to
Yeah.
hit like 10 to 15 a day. I usually try to post 5 in the morning and 5 at night just to keep it really active.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do one of you do the listing, or do you both do listing, or is there things
We
you split up?
split it and do both. I try to draft it all, and
Mhm.
then he'll go through the drafts and try to like double check it and list
Right.
it.
Okay.
Um,
And then so like I guess Connor, you do the YouTube, you do the editing and stuff.
Yeah, mainly all the YouTube stuff's all me pretty much.
So Desiree's winning in that category because the editing sucks unless you really enjoy that type of thing. Like Evan
I like
Ferguson,
it,
he
yeah.
loves it. Like
yeah.
I've gotten better at it, but one of the things that holds me back from enjoying it is my computer is a piece of trash. So when I get a faster computer and like something that's able to handle loading up 4 or 5 days worth of GoPro footage and not crashing my system, then I'll probably enjoy it. But right now,
Yeah.
I have to delete footage and do this to make my computer work normal. And I have
Yeah.
just a bread and butter type computer, not like a gaming or PC. I don't even have a PC. I got a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Angelo says, or hold on. We got
New people.
Ed that says, I made more money sleeping than I did at my full-time job today.
Nice.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta know when to let it go, bro. Hey, Katie Reeds.
What's up,
Hi,
Katie?
Marcus and guest. Angelo says, today was senior day at Goodwill. Got a few t-shirts. One says, guns don't kill people, fathers with daughters do. Yeah,
Like that.
Connor, can you relate to that?
Oh yeah, I'd wear that.
Dana says, I've had one guy get mad, so I said, that's fine, I can leave. And I've seen other people do that. Like Dustin, the pro picker, he had an incident with a lady where he was filming and she called the cops on him. So, sometimes you just gotta deal with negative people. Pro tip, don't treat your taxes like a creative writing class, or you could regret it during your audit. Yeah, hopefully, I don't get to that stage. I've kept all my receipts and I kept a notebook. I did all my tracking in, but this year I'm doing it the way I'm supposed to. Do you guys do like GoDaddy bookkeeping, or you probably got some Excel sheet you created?
Yeah,
Didn't you?
I made an Excel sheet a
Well, you
while
seem
back.
like a genius, man. Like I expect you to have
It's
that.
nothing fancy.
He made it. I enter it all in every day.
Nice. Okay, so that's will take you about 15 minutes a day or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's about what I do. I hate doing it, but I know so far I've been doing it all month long and it really makes it a breeze, even though I don't enjoy the task. I'm thankful that I'm doing it because I'm still trying to get all of last year's taxes prepared, and it's been a headache. Like, no, this year is going to be a breeze.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Gamma says, I have one guy scold me about his privacy, and you're going to have those people. I was telling Connor and Desiree in the back room that I've got these haters like trying to get me shut out of the bins for like filming at the bins in St. Louis because they think I'm giving away all the secrets. Like everyone knows about the Goodwill outlet, dude. There's a line down the street waiting for the doors to open. Like my little bitty channel isn't telling everybody secrets. Trust me.
Exactly. Yep.
Pablo, my storage finds. Hey, bro, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Nana Tink says, I have so much I need to get listed. My time management right now is not so good. YouTube kind of tries to make me like fall off of my listing goal, but today I had several distractions. I had the IRS call that I was on the phone with I was on hold literally for 2 hours. and then the morning call with the daily refinement Facebook group
Mhm.
that took time, and then I had an accounting call right after that for an hour. So 4 hours of my day was
Oh, man.
taken away from my listing, and I still did 17 listings before
Nice.
3 o'clock. So I felt very
Awesome.
accomplished.
That's great.
Yeah. I try to up my listing goal or habit by one listing every 2 weeks. So just went up to 17 today.
Oh,
On the
nice.
14th, it'll go up to 18, and hopefully, I just can keep finding enough merchandise to keep listing. Do
That's
you
awesome.
guys do you guys have like really good thrift stores around you, like in abundance?
I,
How
Yeah,
many
I
they're
think
thrift
hit and
stores are in
miss,
your
but
town?
yeah,
we could probably hit like 5 and like 30-minute drives.
That's not
yeah,
5
bad.
or 6. Yeah.
So, because I don't know how big your town is, I just assume Idaho's super tiny everywhere. I assume though, I don't know, but my town is super tiny. So I've got three
Yeah.
thrift stores in my town and two like 30 minutes away, and that's about it. So I don't have very many options. So like for me to go out sourcing, like in a day, I'm lucky if I could find like 10 or 15 great items that are
yeah,
going to net me good money. But with that being said, like if I hit it every single day, I can do fairly well. I know that I see you guys' footage like from thrift stores and you guys kill it. Like
Yeah.
the Pendleton blanket, did you guys sell that yet?
not yet.
Not yet,
We're
really?
considering keeping it. Yeah, it's pretty
So it's
nice.
probably not listed then.
It
Yeah.
was kind of like, you know how you get a really cool thing and it's something that's been on your bucket list and you just want
Yeah,
to like put it on your shelf because you
yeah.
finally found it. That's how I feel about this blanket. Like
Okay.
I
That makes
found
sense.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
5 years
And
worth
you
of waiting.
scoped it out in the back room like
Yeah,
you
that was
deserve to
pretty
keep it.
yeah. I
That
think that might
makes
have been
sense.
cheating on that. Yeah.
So who won that competition between the
Oh,
two?
Oh, us
ladies won
ladies.
for sure,
I
yeah.
figured you guys did, man. Like you guys definitely am. You did better than Kang did, in my opinion. But you guys both killed them, like no
Yeah,
question.
they crushed us.
But they're very competitive, so like they win every competition they enter. So I can only imagine that they were going to win that one. You
Yeah.
stood no chance against them, kind of.
Yeah.
Um,
We tried.
Ed says I use GoDaddy bookkeeping to track my stuff. Helps out a bunch. My tax accountant is happy about that. I know several resellers use GoDaddy, and then like they're partnered with eBay in some sort of way too to make it really easy.
Yeah.
That's
What's
cool.
up, Joe? E Bliss Reseller. Hey guys, you both are very active on IG. Do you schedule out your post ahead of time or do you just wing it? Thanks, Dave and Lori. You guys are probably way more active on IG than I am. But
We've slowed down a little bit, but yeah, we don't post or we don't schedule anything. We just kind of do it when we're
Yeah, like this is a cool sale or oh,
yeah,
this is a crazy message we got on eBay or
yeah,
and I literally forget that I even have an Instagram account for days on end. So that's why my posts are like probably a week apart. And
yeah,
I know that I would grow more on there if I was more active. Like I had a fitness account and it got up to 10,000 subscribers almost because I was very active, several posts a day, things like that. I have no interest in growing a Instagram following, so therefore I just kind of abandoned it.
yeah,
And that's just that, man. Like I sporadically post things when maybe I find a cool sell or I got a YouTube video coming out.
yeah,
I do post more on TikTok than I do on Instagram, but even that, there's so many haters on TikTok that
yeah.
I kind
TikTok,
of stay away from that too.
it's its own beast for sure.
It definitely is. I mean, it's super easy to grow like on there, like really
Yeah,
fast, but it's a different demographic. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Got Nard Walker. Hey, from New Zealand. Will you guys look at whatnot to sell and use it as another selling avenue? Well, guys, will you?
I mean, yeah, the stuff we sell, I don't think would really do well on whatnot.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think it's growing pretty fast, so I feel like it's going to be
Rapidly.
a good, yeah, a real good platform to sell on.
And
We
I
bought both
second
already.
that because I really focus on just clothing and shoes nowadays. So I mean I do find like really cool vintage hats. I feel like maybe that's the only thing I could probably sell on there, but I'm not the whatnot type of crowd. And then I think they make you got to submit all your social media information to even get
Yeah.
approved to be on
Yeah,
there. And
yeah,
I'm definitely not big enough for that. So I'd probably get denied anyway. But it is on the rise. It's definitely blown up. It's
yeah,
it's the new cool thing, but I'm kind of, I guess, old fashioned, whereas I try to focus a lot of my energy on one thing and like make it work, which is also
Mhm.
why Instagram and TikTok aren't really growing for me because I don't
Yeah,
like I kind of just dabble with it. I don't take it seriously. Whereas YouTube is where I want to grow. So
Yeah.
that's what I put my energy on. So if
that's
that
good.
makes any sense.
Yeah.
No, that's really good.
So yeah. Nana Tink says, and been working on a video for 2 days. So many things to fix. Left it all night last night, and today it's all
Oh,
gone. The video. What? How'd that happen?
oh,
That sucks. That's the
that's
worst,
terrible.
man. That is the worst. Don says I use an external hard drive to dump the video footage. I probably should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use an external.
See, I don't know anything about that, so like, maybe I just probably need to do like you do and watch tutorial videos.
Yeah, it's
I
not too
got
hard to set up, and then you just back everything up to it. It's
Mhm.
it's plugged in at all times, so
well, see, like Dana was telling me something about when he uploads his GoPro footage, he's got a way to automatically erase everything on the SIM card from his computer. I can't do that, man. I gotta literally go in one by one and like
delete
Yeah.
all of them.
delete each clip, and it took me up to 20 minutes to delete the SD card yesterday. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Ed says he got audited his second year of reselling. Thankfully, everything was smooth.
Oh,
Nothing needed or asked of me. Why do you think that is? Have you guys haven't been audited, have you?
no.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
How
no.
long you been reselling?
5 almost 6 years now.
Nice, man. So, I don't want to be too personal, but do you make more reselling or you make more at your store job?
Right now, reselling it
Yeah.
has definitely been a lot more than I've been
Hmm,
making at my job.
that's strange. What makes a person stay at a job when they're making more reselling?
The benefits
No,
when you have
Yeah,
kids.
like that makes
insurance
perfect
for
sense.
kids, yeah, and,
So,
the
like
retirement's really good at my job, so,
for
yeah,
me, it was a no-brainer because I was working like 1 day a week and I didn't
yeah,
have benefits. So
yeah.
I can understand why you guys would stick around or why you would stick around. That makes perfect sense. Um, Let me ask another question real quick. Do you guys prefer low-cost investments or would you do something like, say, spend $100 to make 25 bucks on a sale if it would sell in a week?
We'll spend more.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of items that we actually spend a lot more than I think most people probably would on things, but yeah.
Okay,
If it's gonna
okay.
sell quick. If we know it's gonna sell quick, then
Yeah.
yeah, we'll pick it up.
Right. So like do you focus on sell through or like just a dollar amount? So like when you're sourcing, like will you buy it because it'll sell fast or just because it'll sell for a lot of money, but it might take a year?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some items I mean, we always check sell-through rate, but if it's, like, really cheap and it
Yeah.
might take a little longer to sell, like, we'll still pick it up.
Yeah.
Right. I guess that makes sense. So and then I guess you have space to store it. I personally have just a tiny storage unit but I don't think that because I lived in a one bedroom apartment, and I don't think that I could handle keeping any of my inventory in the house because
Yeah.
it just sucks. But now that I live in this two bedroom duplex, I don't keep anything here. But now my girlfriend keeps all her inventory here, so there's still like stuff everywhere. Um, Angelo says, "What's taxes?"
Taxes.
LOL. Dana says, "GoDaddy bookkeeping is the easiest." Yeah, I know you used it. Quick fire for Desiree. Give us 4 puns about cows. Go.
I'm gonna butcher it. And these stakes are really high with 4 of them. Michaela's joke. Why did the cow cross the road? Because it wanted to go to the movies.
Movies.
Um, this is really hard. Let's go to the moon.
Nice. Nice. You're good under pressure, man.
Wow.
Naviar, good game grabs here. What up, everyone? Yo, Marcus, this is my buddy that you guys may or may not have seen in my Ben's footage where we sourced at the Goodwill together. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Marcus, you can start a new business this year and write off up to 5,000 in startup costs. Am I echoing on you guys' end or my end?
I
I
don't
heard
hear
nothing.
it.
Okay, we'll just ignore it then. Start and buy that better laptop. So Naviar, the guy right here, he's actually gonna sell
Yeah.
me his old gaming computer. So
Oh, nice.
Nice.
yeah, I got something in the works, man. We're just waiting on him to get it together for me. Angelo says to heck with the IRS. Come and get me, LOL. Man, I'm scared of that, man. You can go to prison for that. So I don't know if you guys know, but I've been to prison before and I'm never going back. That's why I gave my life to God.
It's
Hey,
great.
Dixon's, the Hoogs, and chat. Big Thrift Philly. What's up, big
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 proof.
guy? Angelo, famous last words. Right, because they're coming to get you. That knock on the door is doom. I'm 62, good game grab, and a small time seller. So you guys, you pick up a lot of intriguing items. I learned about Danner boots from you guys.
Hmm.
My girlfriend found some at the thrift, and I was like, the Hoogs had some of those. Like,
Those are
no
great.
need to look them up. They're going to sell for good money. She sold them instantly for like $75, and they were
Nice.
trashed.
Yeah.
So I really learned a lot from sourcing videos.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people spend enough time to go into detail about their strategy or why they pick things up. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. What's your most interesting find?
This past year, we found an old like Mac receiver. That was probably
Oh yeah.
our coolest find of the year. We spent $20 on it, and it sold for like
Oh, I
$2,000.
seen that on your Instagram. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was awesome. Yeah,
But I love old cameras, so we find a lot of old cameras all the time.
nice.
Yeah.
That one video, that guy was trying to crack your head open for that one camera he had with the snap on tool,
Oh
little
yeah,
mini.
that guy was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy was talking about Desiree and her mom
Oh,
being or
your
daughter
kids.
being sisters. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hillary says my CPA is going to hate me. I have receipts for everything, but no spreadsheets with my numbers. Huh? Yeah, that's going to be an issue, I believe. Always bet on the women for sure. They know what they're doing. Hey, Grandma, how you doing? Hi, Marcus. Hi, Hoogs. Hi, chat. Welcome, Good Game Grabs. You guys know each other. Hey, Glam's Closet. Hey, Grandma. Everybody's saying hi to Grandma. Um, yes, you do really good on TikTok. I try to, man. I'm way behind, ain't I? I try to, but I don't try, honestly. You know what I'm
What
saying?
we've noticed too with TikTok is posting our TikTok videos to Instagram actually has been doing pretty good for us.
Yeah. Do you guys do any shorts on YouTube?
So I was kind of messing with it last week. I started a separate channel because I didn't want to mess with things on
Okay.
our channel since it was doing so well, just to see if it was getting any traction by itself and kind of
Right.
feed everyone to our other channel. But it's only like 4 shorts on it right now, so
How many views have they gotten? Any? Because like shorts
not
will
yeah,
no.
not a whole lot currently. But I think I just need to post more.
I
But
think it's
ball
weird,
rolling.
man, because there's no rhyme or reason to it, man. Like I'll post something on TikTok, like for instance, I have a video on TikTok with 41,000 views, whereas
Nice.
the same video on YouTube only had like 1,000. So
Yeah,
I really honestly don't get the algorithm behind it, but it it's weird, man. It's I don't know if you making a second channel. I actually thought about that this morning brushing my teeth, I do a lot of time reflecting. And I was
yeah,
like, maybe I could start a second channel when I get monetized for strictly shorts. But then I was
yeah.
like, I don't want to put that much energy into it. So well, let me
Well,
know
like
how it goes.
yeah, I like to kind of base things off of like what the big YouTubers are doing. So like Mr.
Right.
Beast has a shorts channel that's separate from his own. So I was like, oh, if he's doing it like that, maybe that's
Yeah.
like he knows something that we don't know. So
Right. That makes sense. It's just
yeah,
like for a while there, everyone was talking about don't do your lives on the same channel as your recorded
yeah,
content. But I don't really know. My lives for the longest time are getting way more views and way more watch time than any regular like recorded content I was putting
yeah,
out. Uh, I'm really not sure if it's hurting my channel or not, but I'm struggling to keep what I got, so I'm not going to start a second
yeah,
channel right now.
yeah,
Honestly, had to take a break this week from YouTube and YouTube broadcast. I needed some distance. LOL. It can be a grind, man. I know a lot of people get burned out on it, so you don't want to overdo it.
yeah.
I'm GoPro. In GoPro, go to settings, format the card all at once. I think
Those
it's
seem
too late
simple.
for that, buddy.
I think he was talking about when you were deleting each
Yeah,
video. So I think
that's
if
what
you
I
go
was
into
saying.
settings and then you hit format, it'll just clear it all.
Okay,
That way.
I'll try that. I got some footage to delete. I'll let you know how it goes. Or either Pablo, if I need to, I'll just message you directly on IG and we'll make it happen, Captain. I think it's because my reported income doubled out of nowhere, so maybe it looks suspicious.
Hmm.
Okay, well, that I don't really know, honestly. That scares me because my income it's probably definitely going to double this second year because I'm full time.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ryan says, since there's at least a 7-minute lag between my postings and then you read the comment,
In the
I
future.
just say hi to my future self? Of course, man.
Well,
Definitely.
hey to your past self.
Grandma says, hi, future Brian. Yeah, that's what I need to do for sure. Start focusing one thing at a time and prioritize. Bartermania, what's up, Travis? Appreciate you
What's going on?
showing up. Hello, future Brian. Everyone saying hi to future Brian. Adam, what's up, buddy? Appreciate it. Hey, okay, let me try and get caught up real quick. I don't want to pass up anything spectacular. Hey, Cyril, what's going on, man? Went to the bins today, got good items. Thanks for showing up, man. He's one of the first resellers I started watching doing the Ross flips.
Oh yeah, nice.
Those puns were utterly ridiculous. Man, you guys are great. Hey, look, it's future Brian. Facts. You guys laughing. Cool backdrop Hoogs. Yeah, where do you get your lights from? I got this one light that doesn't. I mean, I have two, but I only use one. They don't change colors like that.
Yeah,
Where'd you get-
they're from Amazon. They're just like floodlights. They have like a little remote that you use to like change the
Nice.
colors.
I've got a remote, but I don't use it. I'm a simple man, you know. I normally don't even use the lights, but I know that you guys have yours, and I'm like, I'm not getting shown up, but you guys showed me up anyway.
Well, thanks.
The curtains help too. It really catch the
It
light.
does make it pretty cool, yeah. It's okay if the answer is no, but you need to. They said, will there be any magic tricks tonight? Brian said that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Juggling?
Oh no.
Juggling instead? Yeah, juggle something. Are you good at it?
I cannot juggle. I can juggle
Kids.
2 kids at the grocery store.
I can juggle 2 items, not 3. Does that count? Evan says, what's up, Marcus and the
Going
Hoogs?
on?
What's going on, buddy? I think I mentioned you earlier while you weren't here. Any tips for figuring out best items to source in your area? There is a way. I'm not good at explaining it offhand, but I can try to look up the video that I watched on it and then let you know at a later date. Do you guys have any advice on finding stuff in your area?
Like thrift stores or like retail
Just,
arbitrage?
I guess in your specific area, like bases, like so say California to Idaho. Is there any different items that you could find there in Idaho that you weren't able to source in California? Like,
I mean, like definitely snow gear.
Yeah,
like we get tons of snow boots and bindings and all kinds of stuff because
we're 30 minutes from the mountain, so we're a lot closer than we were in California.
And then we know it's desirable, so we'll do Facebook flips on boards and bindings because we know people go versus in California that went into flipped quick.
Right. That makes sense.
A lot of people bike out here.
Yeah.
So bikes do really well for us as well. Just kind of see what all the kids are doing around you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Anything you stay away from when you're outsourcing?
Glassware.
So like, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't like listing jeans, so I don't buy them.
Yeah.
Really?
You might buy them. I just can't do it.
I mean, I don't know. Anybody that knows anything about my channel knows that's one of my biggest things that I pick up. I love
will send them all
listing
to you.
jeans. I would really love that. Like, and I'm not even lying. I'll pay you guys for them because I can't list enough. I'm super fast at listing them, and I run out. And it's usually the first thing I list when I go sourcing. So, send them my way for real.
I think it's just because we get the most questions about jeans. Like, no matter how many pictures you take,
how many measurements
you put.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
What color wash? I don't know. Blue.
Right. So I try to put everything in the listing because I don't keep my inventory on site. So if someone asks me a question, either I got to say, oh, you're going to have to wait till I go to my storage unit, like this patch, for instance. Somebody wanted measurements on this patch. So it's like, if you give me a couple hours, I can get the patch for you and measure it. But, so I try to put all these things in the clothing listings, and it makes it a lot easier because they don't look in the listing, but all I have to do is look in the listing and the answer's there, So it's a little weird like that. People don't read descriptions or look at pictures. I feel seen tonight. You guys are awesome. You are seen, buddy. I see you, Brian.
You are awesome too.
Snow, what's that? Where do you live where there's no snow? Like, it really has to. I swear I seen snow on Mile High Hustlers video in South Carolina the other day.
Yeah.
So, are you guys going to be affected by this snowstorm sweeping through the Midwest?
I mean, we'll probably get some, but
Yeah, it doesn't snow too bad here where we are exactly.
yeah.
We get like 10 snow days a year probably.
Yeah. So, it's supposed to start snowing tonight here, or raining and sleeting
Nice.
tonight here, or is that St. Louis? And then it's going to make its way here tomorrow morning. So, yeah, I think it's tomorrow morning we're going to start getting it. Like, we're going to get like the ice and stuff. But I don't know if you guys know, like 2 weeks ago, it snowed in St. Louis and I crashed my car and totaled it in the
Oh,
snow.
geez.
So really not looking forward to snow right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I just found out that I had a tax return sitting here for God knows how many months. So I'm gonna use that to go get a car.
Yeah.
Like just the check's been sitting here and I opened it today, like, oh, surprise. Post that Pantone number with your
Pantone number?
jeans. What's the Pantone number?
Yeah,
You're
we're gonna
teaching me something new
on that
here.
one.
I feel like he's trying to be funny, but
You might be, but
Pantone?
I
Pantone.
live in New Hampshire, so snow gear and LL Bean is super easy to find, but designer fashion is scarce. So I just sold LL Bean something jeans to somebody in Maine, and that's where it's made at. Like, I think it's funny when you sell stuff where it's made at because
Yeah.
like, can't you guys get it more easily than I can?
Yeah.
Like I sold some stuff from the Goodwill Bins to people in St. Louis where the Goodwill Bins is, and I was like, couldn't you go there yourself and get it? But and it's weird like that because I went on vacation to Houston, got a whole bunch of stuff when I was in Houston, got back with it, and sold almost all of it to people in Houston.
That's funny.
Wow.
Abel's Treasures, what's going on, Abel? Appreciate it.
What's up, Abel?
Then it says we get like 10 days, 10 rain days a year here. He lives in Arizona, so yeah, when it rains, like it's like really rain, ain't it?
Yeah.
So with reselling, you guys do Facebook Marketplace, you do eBay. Have you ever done Poshmark or Macari?
We have not tried yet.
Are you
Don't say
interested in it at
yet. We
all?
probably won't.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
eBay's
don't-
a lot as it is, so trying to juggle everything, I think, would just be too hard for us with the kids
Yeah.
and stuff. So
That makes sense. Are you guys going to make your kids work for you when they get older?
Oh, they already do.
Oh, nice. There you go.
our oldest helps us ship. I mean, she's
Every
not,
day she's in the shipping room with us. She helps.
Yeah.
She puts all of our little like thank you cards in and
That's pretty cool.
hands me the tape when I need it.
Brian says Pantone number is an industrial color chart of thousands of colors. So that's how you know that though. I probably need to get like knowledgeable on that because I find jeans
I
in
will.
different
Yeah.
colors and don't know what color to call it. Like
I swear.
literally,
I learn
Yeah.
something new from him every day.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
sorry, I deal with it every day and forget it's not an everyday thing. Hey, I like learning something new every day, so thank you. Alabama is everywhere in New England, but it can be pricey to buy new. Yeah, well, you got to use that to your advantage, Hillary, because if you can find it, I'd be listing it. It's a good brand to look out for.
Yeah.
Sorry. So like for me, I go to this thrift store and I buy sneakers because they're $3 a pair, and I try to buy jeans because they're $4 to $5. But there's like everything else that you could even think that would be halfway decent is priced up. Like North Face jackets are like probably like 10, 15 bucks. Then I'm only going to be able to turn around and sell them for like 35, 40, depending on the make of it. Are your thrift stores like stupid high? Is that everywhere, or is it?
Yeah, there's quite a
Depends
few
on the
that are that
store.
high. Yeah, but we kind of have figured out which ones have the better pricing and like kind of what time they're putting out like the good stuff.
Do
So
you
Yeah.
guys got any connections at your thrift stores? Like, yo, bro, come back at this time.
I mean, I've made friends with a few of the people
Yeah.
there, but not any like super good connections. But yeah,
Like no one saves anything for us, but they tell us like
they're like, "Oh, I'm bringing a
Right.
card out soon."
this is the
I'm
day
like,
I work
"Okay."
on this category.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we kind of know when we go into certain thrift stores, like this is the one we're going to score big on shoes, or like this is the one we're
Yeah.
going to have the electronics. Like just kind of know which ones have what
That makes sense.
at a price you want.
Yeah.
So I asked like at my local Goodwill, I said, hey, is there any way I can buy like shoes in bulk or anything like that? And they're like, no, you're gonna have to go to the bins in St. Louis to buy anything in bulk. And then literally like 2 weeks later, they took a whole shelf out for shoes. Like, so they start selling half the amount of shoes they were already selling. Um,
So
my
that's
thrift
weird.
store only sells like one row of shoes now, pretty much. So it
Wow.
sucks there. I don't really go to Goodwill anymore, but my twin brother works at a thrift store, and maybe I think I can get him to start hooking me up because he was in the back. Now he's out on the front. So he's like, I go out on the floor now.
Maybe.
So just come see me. Wink, wink. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, nice. I've been waiting for this. Hopefully, I got the plug now.
That's cool.
LL Bean is everywhere in New England. Okay, I already said that. Oh, I jump on Bean
Bean.
boots every time I
Mhm.
find them. Never have found some LL Bean boots. Dana says I sold a bunch of LL Bean duck boots, nothing else ever.
Yeah.
I've sold clothing by LL Bean, no shoes. Let's not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Dixon needs love. Oh man, you're the greatest. I really do. But I think everybody here is already subscribed to my channel for the most part. So what's you guys' goals with YouTube?
We don't really have number goals, I think, but
We just have fun.
yeah,
That's
like
good.
we took a break last week because we were just kind of tired, but
Yeah.
we're just trying to figure out which direction our channel is gonna be going and until garage sale season.
Right.
Yeah.
Strategic moves in the making. So what's your goals with reselling? Since you've been doing it for 6 years, you don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Oh
No.
no, we'll thrift forever. I mean, we'll be retired and thrift. We
Yeah.
love it. It's the thrill
Mhm.
of the find.
The treasure hunt, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we love it.
Yeah.
But
As far as goals though, I mean, we're just trying to list more
yeah.
consistently, not have death piles, but I mean, just typical
Yeah.
reselling stuff.
I really wish I had a death pile, guys. It makes me sad. Brian says, "Wait, you have a twin? Did you ever have hijinks like in the Parent Trap?" Yeah, kind of, sort of. But I got a lazy eye, so it's very obvious to tell which one is which. At least I think so. But I still get people. I walk around town and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Matt?" And I'm like, "I'm not Matt. I'm Marcus." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I was wondering why you wasn't speaking to me." Like, I'm just not him. That's all.
You need
But
to clock into his job for a day and
yeah,
source
that'd be
scope it
that'd be
out.
interesting for
Yeah.
sure. The fire reseller said, "Question for you, the guest: when will you come to Texas to thrift?" Yes, this will be interesting.
It is on our to-do list this year to make it out to Texas.
You should definitely stop there in Houston, man. The finds are bountiful out there. Let's just say that. I came back with a full car.
Nice.
There's so much as far as option wise, like Kang Camilla. How many thrift stores are in your town? Like 100 something.
Oh my God.
It's ridiculous, dude. They have 4 or 5 or 6 bin stores, so it's
That's crazy.
22 Goodwills or something like it's some ridiculous number, man. Like, there's no way you can't go. The prices are high. How much do they charge for jeans in your thrift?
Jeans at our Goodwill are $5.99, and
Mhm.
then at some of the other thrift stores, we have like this chain that's like Idaho Youth Ranch is what it's called. Those are usually around like $10 for jeans.
Oh wow, that's a stab in the face.
I'm telling you, I don't like jeans.
So like I'll pay up to like $5 comfortably, but they say yeah, at least 105 bin stores now. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's great.
I definitely, I enjoyed the options while I was there. Needless to say, I was there for like a week, so it was definitely great sourcing down there. But here in this little bitty town that I live in, man, we got one Goodwill, one small charity thrift store. Then we have a animal like rescue, like
Mhm.
the money goes to animal rescue thrift store, and then that's it.
Nice.
Nothing else. Your twin should have a YouTube that's slightly different, but hard to tell apart. Well,
Kind of the same.
that's definitely something to think about. I feel like I could use it as a gimmick to grow, but I don't know, man. Maybe a strategy on that. How far do you usually travel to source? I only have a couple thrift stores in my town, so I usually have to drive out of town or out of state to source.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, I have a thrift store right by my work, so I usually go
Mhm.
there a couple times a week.
nice.
And then the closest one to our house is like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
Uh, and then the next one would be probably about 15. So not too
Do
bad.
you
Usually
source
hit the
every
same.
day?
A couple times
No,
a week we go thrifting.
it's
Okay.
just hard with the kids.
Yeah.
Right, right. So for me, Hillary, I know I travel 2 hours a day to get to, not each day, but 2 hours away to the bins, 2 hours back. So that's 4 hours out of a day for me to go sourcing at the bins. And that's typically the only place I've been sourcing at lately.
Yeah.
Just because the amount of stuff I can get in a day and the price I get it at. Like my cost of goods store wide is $1.23 right now. So it's really awesome, low
That's
cost of
great.
goods,
Yeah.
but it's it's just a grind, man. So I'm gonna have to start
Yeah.
sourcing locally and try to see if it equates to the same amount of effort, or at least factoring in gas towards the cost of goods as well to my binge trips and see if it evens out. I've also started doing online sourcing, not arbitrage necessarily, but buying from Instagram people and things like that. So
Well, nice.
wholesale type stuff. We'll see how that goes. Adam, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you
What's up, Adam?
showing up. What part of Cali were you guys from? I used to live in Meridian, Idaho, but now I'm back in Cali, unfortunately.
We were Southern California, so Orange County was the
Yeah.
area you were from.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Parts of it.
Yeah, everything
Mm,
has pros and cons.
Yeah.
yeah, of
I miss
course.
the beach
Yeah,
and
and our family's
our family.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say lucky. The worst thing about Houston is that we have to go at least 20 minutes to get to a good thrift store. We used to have a store right outside our neighborhood, but it closed.
Mhm.
And do you have to get on the highway to go there? Because then if you do, it takes like an hour to go, like 2 miles. Uh, like literally my closest thrift store is like 7 minutes away from me, but it's like it's hit or miss, man. Like you'll go there and like since the town's so small, like and everybody resells in it, there's tough competition. So they're like
Yeah.
waiting by the door at the Goodwill by like vultures for the newest carts to come out, and they like literally attack the cart before the worker can even like get it
Yeah.
to a rolling stop. So it's kind of weird, honestly. Hardest part of reselling: A, packing, shipping; B, listing; or C, sourcing.
B, listing.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Can I ask you what makes it the part of reselling that is your bottleneck, I guess? Is
Yeah,
it
I
the
mean,
item
we don't hate
specifics?
listing. It's just like just having time to sit down and like make the listings is a little harder, especially with young kids.
yeah. Like if
Right,
we're sitting down, it's like play with me, and it's like
of course.
okay, like I'd rather do that. So
Right.
When we're yeah,
That makes
when we're
sense.
sourcing, they source with us. So
Yeah,
like our oldest will look for toys for
mhm.
herself.
right,
And then when we pack, she enjoys
She
doing it.
loves it.
I love packing and shipping because it's like money's going out the door, so I enjoy it.
right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Brian says the correct answer is A, if you're new, and C, if you're seasoned.
Mhm.
So I've only been reselling for a year, and my biggest part of it all is listing. Like, I because I understand that as a full-time reseller, like I have to get the listings done. Like I can't play around with it, you know what I mean? So therefore I just do it. I like just shut up and do it, you know what I mean? Like don't make any excuses. So, but at the same time though, like I like sourcing, packing. It's a breeze because I only sell clothing now. So like I
Yeah,
get mad when a hard good sells, and I'm like, dang it, I don't have a box for this. Like I gotta go find a box or like finagle or finesse something. Like I sold a golf kids golf set, and I had to go to U-Haul and buy a box thanks to Flippy McFlipperson for the because I didn't know that I could go buy boxes like that. I thought I had to just like make a box. So that saved me a whole lot of time. So thanks for that. But
nice.
other than that, man, I hate shipping big bulky stuff, especially if I gotta do bubble wrap and packing peanuts and packing paper and all that. It's just not
Yeah.
fun for me. Agreed.
I work at a
Listing.
yeah. Since I work at a
So you
grocery
got the
store,
source
I get free
boxes.
boxes. Yeah. So like we'll sell something and I'll be like, "Oh, I have the perfect box for that at work," and I'll just take it home. So
Nice.
that is
Nice.
nice.
Um, I know for a while there, I was going to the Dollar General. They keep like these racks out back with all boxes on
Mhm.
them, like at all times. So like I can go get boxes there, or the Dollar Tree. They got a big dumpster with boxes. So it's like finding the boxes isn't the issue. It's just not having it on hand and then having to go
Yeah.
get said
Yeah.
box is what's
Yeah.
annoying. You know what I mean? And now that it's like I've stopped selling hard goods, but my girlfriend hasn't. So I'll be in the other room and I hear, "Dang it, there's no boxes in here," and I'm just like, "Ha, I'll go get you one." But this is what I'm stopping for.
Yeah.
So, like, it makes sense to me to not do it, but her, she loves it. Getting listing done with kids around is a contact sport. I have 4 to wrestle with, so I get it. Brian says listing is easy, just need motivation and drive. I guess you're not full time either, Brian. Um, LOL, we feel that too, Marcus. 99% clothing sales makes things easy. I know you guys can relate, man, because it's like you can store clothing easier, you can pack and ship clothing easier. And like, I mean, most of the time it all depends. Like, I sell a lot of jeans, so that's going to be priority mail, but the shipping can be a lot cheaper as well.
Yeah.
I pick up boxes every time I go to the grocery store or Dollar Tree. Yeah, they're in abundance there. It's just if you don't break them down, then you got to have this big box mountain in the corner, or then when you do break them down, you got to sort through them or like kind of build it back up to see if this item will fit in there, and if it doesn't, collapse it, get another one. It's just it's a hassle, man. Do you find that when you don't list for a day or two, sales take a big hit? I'm gonna let you guys answer that.
Yeah. Yeah. We definitely notice a dip in sales when we don't list constantly. So
Yeah.
So for me, I've never missed a day of listing ever since I've started reselling. I've been reselling for a little over a year now, and I refuse to miss a day. My girlfriend was literally like, "Why don't you just take a couple days off from listing and let things sell?" And I was like, "Are you tripping, dude? Like, what? Not list? That doesn't even sound right." And she's like, "Oh, like because she hasn't listed in 3 days." I'm like, "No, babe, that's not me." I'm like, I list 17 items a day, right? My addiction to Amazon keeps me well stocked with boxes. That makes sense. That definitely pull no elbows or nothing. Yeah, that makes sense. I seen some video, YouTuber. He had like a whole room designated to nothing but boxes that like people had given him, and then like purchases he made online as well. And I'm wondering, why do you have this whole room of boxes that are still like instead of like breaking them down and like making them like nice and neat and tidy, it was literally a whole bedroom of a pile of boxes that were made already.
Dang.
I mean, I guess it saves on tape, but Brian says, I'm middle aged and get up at 5 a.m. So going to bed. Shakespeare said, "You crazy, lazy millennials." That's hilarious. Be well and sell, sell, sell. Thank you, bud. Appreciate your time, man. Have a good night. Yeah, man, I go to bed fairly early. I go to bed at like 10:30 because I get up at 6 in the morning to list.
Nice.
So, and I didn't always do that. That's just something I started doing in the new year because I got a decent listing goal, and I've got financial goals as well. So I know in order to make them happen, I got a list. Do you guys have a certain time of day that you do your listing, or just whenever you can squeeze it in between the kids?
Yeah, we usually on my weekend we'll draft a lot. We'll try to get like 70 drafts done. That way we can post
Nice.
like five in the morning and 5 at night. So I'll kind of do it while I'm like sleeping in bed and just kind of roll over and like post 5 things.
Right.
But
Okay. So
my
go
work
ahead.
schedule is pretty crazy. So I work 2 night shifts. So I work till
Mhm.
10 p.m. and then I have a morning shift, and then I have like 2 early morning shifts. So like today I woke up at 3:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Got to work at 4. So
So and these are back to back like that, night into a morning shift?
yeah, so
Oh
waterfalls.
man,
Yeah.
that sucks. They used to do that to me at Golden Corral. I hated it. I feel like it's against the law, but so do you find that, I mean, has it always been split up 5, 2 times a day, or have you done all 10 at one time
Yeah,
before?
We
we've
experimented a
done
little
both
bit.
ways. We
And
feel
you
like our
feel it's
sales
better
do
this
better
way?
when it's like 5 in the morning and 5 at night.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just like
okay, man.
constantly. And then if like throughout the day, sometimes we'll like take some listings down and like redo them and make sure the pricing's still good, and then repost them
Right.
again. So we're constantly active throughout the day. So
That makes sense. Kang or Camilla, I don't know. I'm sure this is Kang, says, everyone, what's your weekly listing goal? Yeah, what's your weekly listing goal? You said 70. So
yeah, 70 is our goal.
right now mine is I believe it's 119 is the number. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very horrible at math. You know what 17 times 7 is off the top of your head?
64. No.
Quick fire.
119. It's 119. That's my weekly listing goal for 2 weeks, and then it'll go up to 126 a week.
That's great.
And I'll keep, increasing by one every 2 weeks until I get to 30, and then I'll marinate on that for the rest of the year and just see how that goes for me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's just a strategy. It's not like it could go horribly wrong and then I'll backtrack. You know what I mean? But I kind of got a philosophy that if I make 30 $10 sales a day, that's $300 a day. I think I can make 100,000 net profit by doing that. Let's see. 30 times 10 is 300 times 52 is 15. That ain't right. Hold on, guys. I told you I suck at math. Times 52. So that's $156,000 a year. And my goal is only to get to 100,000 this year. So I don't know how easy that'll be. But since I feel like I'm full time, I should probably be able to at least get close to it. I know you guys posted a video about your numbers and things like that, and you guys did pretty good in my opinion for just that month that you put the video out. Was that one of your better months, or is that about average?
That was like an average month for us. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Usually the end of the year we do a lot better because at the garage sale seasons we're listing all that stuff. So
did you guys experience the summer slowdown?
We did, but because we had a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hillary says listing happens when the kids are in bed or in school. It's easier to do without them. That makes sense. Do you find that having stale listings actually slows down or affects your store performance?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, the more active you are on eBay, the better you're going to be doing anyway. So I feel like taking that old stale listings and going back and like checking comps, making sure your pricing's still, good. Like it may have gone down or up. But yeah, constantly, tweaking things to get it to sell.
I definitely agree. 1000%. Especially I find that while I'm like active on eBay, I get a lot of offers. While I'm doing my listings, I get a lot of, just in general, people buying stuff or things like that. So, and then if I don't, so like on my sourcing days when I'm not looking at my phone and I'm like sourcing all day, I notice that my sales aren't as active as they are like when I'm like legit like on my phone listing all day long. So I know that they love activity. I don't really do a whole lot of ending delist relisting like I used to, and I thought that that was like the recipe for success, but now I just go back and I just edit the listing without ending it and just try to make it a better listing because I've got a lot of crap listings. Like don't even know how and I thought I knew what I was doing when I started, but clearly I don't.
You're constantly learning, so it's always good to go back to your old stuff and tweak
like
it a little bit.
Even like simple things like the cut of jeans, like boot cut to like straight leg or tapered or relaxed and regular fit. Like I thought this was like something that was very easy to tell, but now that I do clothing, I learned that like I really didn't know what I was talking about. Camilla and Kang says ours is 100 now that Camilla is full time. So yeah, man, you guys are going to really see an increase in sales. You're also going to see an increase in returns too.
Yeah.
Math is hard. That's why we hire accountants, right? That's why everyone's got a calculator in their pocket now.
True.
I recently discovered one of my listings had disappeared off eBay. Anyone else ever have this issue? Yeah, I have. Have you guys?
Not just like randomly. We go through our inventory once a year and kind of make sure all the bins and stuff, everything's in there correctly. But we've noticed like kind of when we get returns, a lot of times when it won't get relisted after we do the refund.
That's when I've noticed it.
Yeah, that's been an issue for us for sure. But we haven't noticed it disappear
during cancellations. Like if somebody buys something, and it's not like. So it's like when they give you the option to cancel and then relist, it usually relist in. But like, say if the buyer buys something and then they ask you to cancel the order and then you cancel it, I've noticed it doesn't always automatically relist. So you got to just be observant of that. Maybe that's probably what's going on. What's up, Derek? Jasmine? Appreciate you guys showing up. What's the best advice you've heard lately about retailing that or reselling, I guess, that you've implemented?
Um, Best reselling advice. We've been messing around a lot more with like promoted listings.
Mhm.
So we were doing everything at 1%, but
Right.
now we're testing out a lot where if there's a lot more competition on the item, we'll do
Mhm.
the like trending price.
Right.
That's been working really well for us. We've actually gotten a lot of promoted
Mhm.
listing sales in the past like 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
So, what do you guys do to move stale inventory? Do you like lower your prices, or do you do like extra promotions, or do a combination
Yeah.
of
So
both? Or
yeah, after a month of being listed, we'll put those items on a 5% sale,
Mhm.
and then after 2 months, we'll do a 10% sale, just to get things moving and out of our inventory, get the cash
Okay,
back and reinvest
Mhm.
it.
nice. It's a pretty good strategy. I go a step further, and if it's still there after like 3 or 4 months, I go to 20%. And
Yeah,
Mm.
then if it's there after 6 months, I slash it to 30% because obviously there's either not much demand for it, or then if it's been there that long, really I go back and I check the listing because there's something wrong with it, and I don't realize that, or they're horrible pictures, or I
Yeah.
realize that a lot of items that I've been sitting on are photo room edited listings.
huh,
I'll go back and I'll get rid of those photo room pictures and just use a regular picture, and then it sells. I don't know why that is, but
huh. I think
I
it's like
mean,
a stock photo or something.
yeah, and I think that people like they don't think that they have issues with it because you can't really tell the condition of something when it's
Yeah,
because photo room makes it look brand new for some reason. Even if it's a super beat up tennis shoe, like it still makes it
yeah,
look better than what it really is. So
yeah,
I've kind of stopped using it for that purpose. Congrats on the new edition coming,
yeah.
Fire Resellers. Yeah, man. Congratulations. Big congratulations, guys. What are some major mistakes people make when it comes to listing that hurts sales? I'll let you guys go and then I'll go.
Major mistakes. Uh, Not having the correct keywords, I think, is probably a big
Yeah.
mistake. Um, we like to make sure the first photo is always the best photo.
Yeah.
That way, it's the most presentable. Um, Mistakes, I'd say, uh, not figuring out shipping, like how to do
Yeah,
shipping,
that's a
is
big
probably the
one.
biggest mistake. Sometimes when you enter it in like the listing and a buyer goes to buy it and it's like $80 for shipping, like they won't even
Right.
look at it. So
Yeah.
just knowing the
Yeah.
correct shipping prices and stuff
Mm.
really helps out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say besides all that, pricing is probably really a big, huge factor. A lot of people get emotional or attached to their items because the time they spent to source it or the research they did on it, or
Mhm.
like just in general, they get emotional about a brand name,
Yeah.
and they tend to price their items a little higher because they think there's a special.
Yeah.
But you gotta, like, do your research and see what it's actually selling for, not what you think it should sell for. And,
Yeah.
then, next to that, the pricing of that item with shipping. So if you're gonna charge shipping, either
Yeah.
figure out a method to ship it that's gonna be the cheapest for the buyer, because they don't get the discount that we get
Yeah.
for shipping.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's one of the reasons why also switched over to shipping just clothing, because it's usually I get flat rate envelopes or something
Yep.
like that and
Mhm.
ship things in. That's really affordable for me,
Yeah.
and they're free.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
I think
yeah,
bouncing off what you said too, we always have best offer on
yeah,
things. And we accept offers all the time just
Yeah.
to get stuff
cool.
out moving. If we haven't had any sales that day, we'll accept like a lowball offer just to get
Right.
like the sales moving for that day, and that
Yeah.
has seemed to really
Mhm.
help our store
I
out.
think that works for me too.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but uh, in general, like I think 80% of my sales this past year were best offer.
Wow.
Best offer that buyers sent, not that I sent. I think 20% of my offer accepted were me sending offers, but for the most part, most of my sales were through offers.
Mm.
And I feel like 80% is a large number for me to miss out on if I didn't accept best offers.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's crazy how successful that method could be. What are some of the smallest mistakes that you make often that you are trying to fix, or a mistake you see other people make often? Don't let your store die. Death by death by 1,000 cuts.
Smallest mistakes. I don't know.
What are mistakes I make in my drafts that you have to fix?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the one thing that kills a lot of time for us is when we label the bin number incorrectly, and you have to go back and find the item. That's because we have like 45 bins or something like that. It
Yeah.
usually takes like a half an hour to try to find that item.
I can relate to that.
That's happened quite a bit in the past week or so for us. So
the old method of my store where I was storing things was in bins stacked on top of each other. And
yeah,
while my numbers were still fairly low, I could remember just off the top of my head where I was putting things at. But once I started the scaling, like have a lot of inventory, I started doing SKUs on it. You know what I mean? So it'd be like in bin A, bin C, bin whatever.
yeah,
Well, there'd be times where I'd go back and I'd be like, all right, I think it's in this bin. And then I'd literally have to go through all like 20 of my bins to find it, But now I do a sequential number system. So I just go right to the box it's in, boom, it's in order, number 625, boom, go find it. Derek says, I would say not knowing what items in your store aren't selling anymore. That's a huge one too. A lot of times people don't go back and just check what they've been sitting on for a long time and what could be wrong with it, which is another thing that I like about my new inventory system, because as I consolidate the inventory, the older items move to the front. It's like when you stock items on a shelf at a grocery store, all the old stuff comes to the front. So if I know that this item that's numbered number 800 moves to the number one spot, there's something wrong with it. It's old and it really needs to go. So that's a method to know that I need to do more research on what's been sitting. So we are
when we go back once a year. Oh, sorry. When we go back once a year and go through our inventory, we'll clear out old stuff and just don't redonate it. So
and then not to pick that stuff up anymore. So that helps too.
And
so
we get
it's like a
coupons for that.
self-analyzation from your thrift store.
Yeah, so Goodwill gives us a 20% off coupon. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. I wish I would have known that. I donate all the stuff to the thrift store that I shop at the most, and I tied 10% too. So I'd probably still go there anyway, just because I'm kind of attached to it. But yeah. So we're coming up to our end of our time here, guys. If you guys got any more questions to throw in the chat for Connor and Desiree, let's get them in there. I usually try and only keep you guys for an hour, and we've gone over by 8 minutes, but that means that this was a good one. So
yeah,
I really enjoyed you guys' time. It's great to actually get to know you instead of just talking to you guys in chats. But now I feel like we're best buds, man. I've known you all my life.
Let's go thrifting.
Right?
You can come with us to Texas.
Texas meetup.
So that's something that a lot of people have been talking about is going to Texas. I don't know why Texas. I mean, there's just so many resellers there, but what's up with that, man? Like, do you think that's going to really happen sometime soon?
It'd be fun.
It would be fun. I know my girlfriend right now, she wants to go to Atlanta because Derek's videos have got her really want to go to Atlanta and get shoes. So Derek, maybe in March, I'll probably be down there. I don't know if you want to meet up when I'm down there, but you could show me around, bro.
Be cool.
Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for everything. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. I definitely appreciate you guys' time because I know that you guys were a little bit worried about being interrupted. So it's definitely great to have this whole time uninterrupted with you guys and be able to pick your brains and you drop some knowledge on us.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. And
He's still sleeping. We're good.
That's great. Ryan says open invitation in North California. Okay, so that'll be the next one. I know Harry Tornado's talking about doing a reseller meetup with Phoenix Resell. Did you guys hear about that? Well,
Yeah,
Yeah, we've
in the
heard it.
Carolinas.
Yeah, we'll probably go to that.
Derek says, definitely, I'll take you to our honey hole. LOL. That's what's up. That's what
Aw.
Chris from
Yeah.
Flip the World did. He took me to his honey hole, like his Goodwill that just throws sneakers at him. Like that was definitely cool. Hey, Marcus and the
That's when
Hoogs.
you know you're
Sorry I'm
friends.
late. Just got done with my daughter b-ball game. Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate you stopping by anyway. It's actually over with now though, but yeah, if you guys are catching this on the replay, make sure you guys go check out Connor and Desiree's channel, the Hoogs. They got really great quality footage, and you guys are definitely going to dig it. That's without a doubt. You guys want to say anything else?
No, great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
It was really
was
fun.
fun.
Thanks to the chat.
Of course, definitely, man. If you guys are catching us on the replay, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and tell a friend. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Until the next time, let's